I tell you what has warmed me a lot to you, Jada, and that has been how outspoken you've been about what's happening in Palestine. I'll be honest, for the first time in my life, I have been scared for humanity. From a place of my faith, I understand why God has warned us that there is the devil down here with us. I do believe that there are some people that are definitely satanic, people from that side for sure, because I don't know how any person, regardless of your background, can see tens of thousands of kids having their lives taken from them so mercilessly and just sit on the fence, or even worse, being on this other side for money, especially if you are a mother or a father. I don't know if you saw that poor man that had twins, went to register their birth and came back and they were gone along with the mother. People think that because we're Muslims, that's why we're shouting about it. No. If these kids were Jewish, if they were white Brits, if they were Chinese, I would feel the exact same about the injustice and the humanity of the situation. I would shout about it just as much. But obviously, because the majority of them are Muslim and there are some Christians out there, it hits closer to home for us.
Being a sister of Islam, you would know, I expect, more than I would have known about the situation in Gaza, because it largely affects your people, although my people are there as well. Palestinian Christians are probably extinct. It's just horrific. We are so fortunate to live where we do and be in a situation where we are free to worship our God. We're free to live our lives. We're not living under constant oppression. The Gaza Strip was basically an open air prison. It is the most surveilled piece of land that people can't get out. The culture that we live in these days, where we're told we have to accept equality and equal rights and human rights, and then the whole of the Western world who push that agenda are just pretending that there aren't people in Palestine, people in Gaza, who are literally being treated worse than animals, seeing babies blown to smithereens, seeing men, women and children having white phosphorus dropped on them, people being starved to death. And I explained as well the British involvement in all of this and the Zionist element, all of that. If I'm honest, Maria, the thing that upset me the most was the reaction of the people that I had previously been associated with. Whatever your gripes are, you want this to be a Christian country, predominantly white British nation. I do not support genocide. I never thought I'd have to say those words, but I do not support the ethnic cleansing of people in their homeland, their historical, ancient, biblical homeland. I get called Jihadi Jada, which I think is hilarious because I'm not shilling for Israel. But you know what saddened me was there are a lot of people that I didn't realize they had so much hate in their hearts. Just because these people are brown, just because these people are predominantly Muslim, but some of them are Christian. Some of the most ancient Christian sites have now been demolished. Just because these people are different, what natural right-thinking person says, oh yeah, wipe out all of those people so that you can occupy their lands? There's money in waving that little blue and white flag, cheering on the mass murder of innocent people.